Ja, und hallo zurück zu einer Folge Genshin Impact. Wir haben in der letzten Folge hier in... Ja, genau. Leo? Ich vergesse den Namen immer. Ich bin mal gespannt, ob ich ihn irgendwann mal richtig lerne. Geholfen, den Fürsten Maokai in den Hirn zu treten, da er versucht hat, hier... Linguan! Da er ja ein bisschen in dem Handel von... Oh Gott, wir haben es doch auch. Warte mal, wie heißt nochmal das Metall? Nee, das war es nicht. Da müsste hier... Nee, hier ist Rohstoffe. Korlapis! Jetzt weiß ich wieder. Korlapis. Wo ist denn der überhaupt? Wo haben wir den überhaupt? Da. Nee, Nachtjade. Da ist er. Ja, im Korlapis-Geschäft richtig Reibach machen wollte und doch die Preise sehr stark gedrückt hat, was nicht so in Ordnung ist. Sind wir jetzt wieder zurück in der schönen Stadt, denn es ist ja immer noch die Frage mit Rex Lapis, was mit dem passiert ist. Aber bevor wir da reingehen, gehen wir erstmal hier hin, denn ja, ist ein bisschen was, ein bisschen viel gekommen. Wir versuchen es einfach mal. Vielleicht haben wir diesmal mehr Glück und bekommen eine Figur. Noch eine, die wir natürlich nicht haben. So zum Beispiel Klee wäre nicht schlecht, kühle Klinge, uninteressant. Ja gut, wir kriegen wenigstens Waffen. Sachen zum Verbessern. Man spüre meine Begeisterung. Okay, Noel können wir wenigstens aufrüsten. Das ist schon mal wenigstens etwas, aber naja. Ich hatte eigentlich mehr gehofft, dass wir mehr kriegen, aber naja, gut. Wir können höchstens mal versuchen. Na komm. Ist egal. Wir versuchen es jetzt für Gebet für Gebet. Mal sehen, ob hier was rauskommt. Ja komm, mach nicht so lange. Eiserne Schatten. Die können wir ja nicht für das andere ausgeben, sondern nur hierfür. Kühle Klinge schon wieder. Ja, das hat sich ja mal wieder sehr gelohnt. Okay, dann gehen wir mal Noel. Dann können wir bei ihr nämlich Sternbild freischalten. Bäm. Oh, das ist nicht schlecht. Gut, dann gucken wir mal, wie es mit Rex Lapis weitergeht. Ah, dich wollte ich doch gar nicht. Tschüss. Komm, da wollen wir rein. So, jetzt müsste es ja weitergegangen sein. Oh, guck mal, wen wir da haben.
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid but back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has
What agreement? Oh, the thing about...
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbinger...
Ah, where...
Child is currently at Leoli Pavilion.
Da bin ich jetzt mal gespannt.
Paimon knows this one.
Bin mir noch nicht so sicher, ob wir wirklich brauen können.
There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner. The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Lili Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face-to-face with the Shinue Kiosk, which is the flagship restaurant of the Yue style.
Wir müssen sie
Don't
ärgern.
talk to Paimon like that. Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
Ich wusste, dass sie wieder hungrig ist. Das ist so typisch bei ihr. Abschiedsbesuch. Oh. Okay, dann gucken wir mal nach dem Grafen. Obwohl, wir können uns mal hier umgucken. Erstmal, ob es hier was Interessantes gibt. Wie gut, dass wir geguckt haben. 200.000 Mora. Das nehmen wir doch gerne. Gut, dass wir geguckt haben. Das war gut, dass wir da oben geguckt haben. 200.000 Mora. Läuft. Wenn wir schon beim Gebet nicht so viel Glück haben, dann können wir wenigstens dabei Glück haben. So, wen haben wir denn da? Ah, da ist er doch. Hallo. Ich traue dem trotzdem immer nicht so
Aha, you
ganz.
made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liu Chising would hide the Geo-Archon's vessel.
So, where is he? In Liuli Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the...
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Schade, dass die Lippensynchronisation nicht so toll ist, aber trotzdem.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of business involving...
Indeed, it is as you have guessed.
Vor allem
The
im
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We...
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly. Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhong Li because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's
Oh, das
vessel.
ist gut. Das ist sehr gut.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhong Li has to say, shall we?
Schauen wir mal.
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst.
Das haben wir schon.
As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is... In years past, Liu's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Okay, ich glaube, er ist ein bisschen stinkig deswegen. Kann ich auch verstehen, wenn das Tradition ist.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
A wise decision.
Weiß ich noch nicht.
Qianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the 7.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to... If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details.
Schauen wir mal.
Alright, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks. And get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
Okay. Schauen wir mal. Also ich frage mich immer noch, wer wirklich am Mord von Rex Lapis zu tun hat. Ob es jetzt die Fatui sind?
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue?
Sorry, ich bin ehrlicher.
I see. So you're that sort of person. It's not a bad thing. But I suppose you have yet to experience the substance of Liyue's 3,700 years of divinity.
Fast 4000 Jahre, das ist nicht gerade wenig.
Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of... Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral.
Huh. What would Child get out of us?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors.
Also ist ein
These are
traditionsbewusster
the
Mensch.
advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply.
Wow.
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to...
Okay, das heißt, wir müssen jetzt wieder einkaufen gehen. Mal wieder. Wo ist denn die Nachtjade? Ist die hier unten am Hafen? Ja, da hinten. Okay. Ja, ich bin mir echt noch nicht so sicher. Also die Abgrundmagier haben bestimmt damit zu tun. Ob die Fatui jetzt, inwiefern die involviert sind, ne? Warten wir mal ab.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike.
Betting? No, we're here for...
Noctilucus Jade, of Radiant Grade at the
Radiant Grade, Noctilucus Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Now, but how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh?
I'll take them all, boss.
What? Okay.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! Oh. Hey! If we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the more if we buy them all?
Oh. It is as you say.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all Mora is currency, but not all currency.
What? Is this how the rich look? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not...
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in... Only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape will you be able to... If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade. A fool sees the pointer and misses.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger, the patterns, the facade. These are all the finger. Noctilucous jade is a Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade.
Priceless, huh? Hyman's just sad that we might never be...
Wir haben ja schon einiges an Nachtjahre selber gesammelt.
We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you add a...
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? Not buying? Come now, Mike. How about this? I can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count...
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good.
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Stingy? I've already been very generous.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless,
What sort of condition?
while we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro.
Oh, sir, to think...
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. You mean at One Mean Restaurant? As long as...
That would not do. It is a place where people come and go. They would be in danger.
Oh, Paimon remembers. We once saw this big pot down at the Dada Upa Gorge. Now, let's pack those samples up and make them a...
Oh, jetzt müssen wir noch in die Daupa-Schlucht. Ey, willst du mich veräppeln? Wo ist sie denn? Wo ist es denn? Das war doch hier hinten irgendwo, ne? Ach, da. Da, wo wir die verprügelt haben. Ich weiß gar nicht, ist es da? Müsste von hier aus näher sein. Das müsste von hier aus näher sein. Oh nee, hau ab. Lass mir einfach die Ruhe. Das heißt, hätten wir so oder so mal hingemusst. Aber gut, wir haben hier ja schon gelehrt. Oh, da sehe ich was Interessantes. Hallöchen. Komm. Mach weg. Danke. Ja, ja. Also mal. Könntest du mal...
It has been a long time since I last set
Zu
foot in the nation
spät.
of wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of
Warte mal,
locally
was haben wir denn
brewed
hier?
dandelion wine whenever he
Ah, noch
came
ein
to visit
Champion.
me in Liyue. It
Okay,
must be
müssen
said
wir hier
that the
wieder
famed liquor of the land of
aufräumen
pastors
oder schaffen wir
is
das auch
far
so?
better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
Ja, 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 ja. So, müssen wir... Oh, ich muss natürlich hier aufräumen, das war so klar. Ja, ja.
It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line. Out of the
Give up.
Du bist zu langsam, mein Freund. Oh, war es das jetzt? Nee, da ist noch einer.
Give up.
Lass das. Ab in die Ecke. Sehr schön. So, dann gucken wir mal.
There's still soup in here. These hilly churls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets.
Ja, okay. Dann heiz mal an.
Into the fire.
Na komm.
Nice and spicy. Whoa! That
Oh,
light came
nee.
from the first Noctilucous Jade. Hilly trolls are surrounding us again. Were they attracted by the
Okay,
light?
jetzt.
Such nosy neighbors. Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Wo ist er? Jetzt.
Power that ended high jump. It's nothing.
Kommt da runter, ihr Nervensägen.
Submit.
Seid ihr endlich? Ja, sehr schön. Seid ihr fertig, alle? Ah, Nervensägen. Komm, weiter geht's. Kommt bestimmt gleich wieder welche.
That light came
Was
from
hab
the
ich gesagt?
second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hilly trolls. They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
Don't waste my time. Your life is mine. Give up.
Let the show begin.
Don't waste my time.
Ah, ist das jetzt endlich? Komm. Danke. So, ne, dich brauche ich. So, heiz an.
Boba, get them.
Gehen wir lieber in Deckung, bevor es explodiert am Ende. Ach, schon geschafft.
Bright, too bright. That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it?
Okay.
It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one.
Gut, dann können wir zurückreisen. Oh, ey. Hin und her.
Back to the Jade Mystery to
Ja,
buy
ja, ja.
some jade, shall we?
Ah, Paimon. So, da. So, mein Freund. Wie sieht's denn eigentlich? Oh. Da hat jemand ein bisschen gefressen.
Bam!
So, mein Freund. Wenn wir geheilt sind. Linguang sieht gut aus. So, jetzt können wir.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Nummer 3.
Exactly. That's the one Paimon remembers.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious.
I suppose it would not hurt.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought. Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, it is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you.
Are you sure? You didn't want to eat...
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn...
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your...
In the safe hands of the Liu Chising and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that...
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucus jade.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. As I thought.
Any what?
Mora. My apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Wird schon so weit nehmen.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait. Didn't you... That's a relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single mora.
I will do my best.
Mhm. Okay, wir müssen da hoch. War das nicht? Nee, das ist... Wo ist das denn? Das ist doch da, wo die Zeremonie stattgefunden hatte. Können wir hier lang gehen? Truhe! Danke. So, und auf geht's. Sag mal. Oh, holla. Hallo, 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 hallo. Hey, ich komm mal von hier, ist okay? Ja, das ist ein bisschen
We
was
can
an
leave the jade
Nachtjade.
here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the... Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also...
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for the rite. That's right. The Liu Chising have acquiesced to using the same
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might... Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing. Also, Rex Lapis...
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia...
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue. which is to say the only mint into that. Oh,
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about it, but why do you know this, Mr.
since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has their motives, but this is the capital of commerce. A little exploit in Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns. Only contracts may not be betrayed. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow
Oh.
me.
Shopping-Tour wieder. Ja, ja. Schön, nehme ich doch gerne. Wo müssen wir denn da hin? Der ist hier unten drunter, ne? Das ist der, den wir letztens gesehen haben. Jo, wusste ich doch.
Hey, boss, do you sell
Silk flowers?
which kind? The good kind?
Ugh, you ignorant shopper.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to...
My goodness, you two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestors. Just look at the abundant foliage here. And these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown.
Wow, a true connoisseur.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble.
I'll take them all, Bob.
Again?
Schon
How
wieder.
can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer, but this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same lot, perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk, like several other tedious and complicated traditions, but this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3,700 years. Now that's settled, a question.
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are...
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the off. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my...
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making...
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
skins. You were the...
Please, it's the least I...
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately,
we talk about first world problems?
hence I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling...
I will wait for you near the statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild.
Ja,
That's fun! She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
gut. Ich würde sagen, wie es jetzt weitergeht mit der Duftsuche, das schauen wir lieber in der nächsten Folge. Aber mir ist eben gerade ein doofer Gedanke gekommen. Ein ganz doofer. Irgendwann, Ruhe. Mir ist gerade ein doofer Gedanke gekommen, aber den werde ich noch nicht aussprechen. Bin mal gespannt, ob ich damit recht habe. Also, dann bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschö.